Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to VR Master League here for our final match of the night of streams here in Season 2, in Week 9. It's Project Mayhem and Creamy Milk about to get underway. Looks like I gotta switch them up on the overlays. There we go. But coming in the Diamond Division for Creamy Milk, see Callan 101, Shepard, Captain Will, Leo the Great, Punitive, filling out that roster. Over on Project Mayhem, it's The Law, Vanzi, B-Love, and Huzzah filling out that roster. Just the four coming out here, though, in full force against each other in this match. Project Mayhem, the Master tier. You can see that in just the few short weeks they've been around. This is going to be their 8th game. We got initially that look at Project Mayhem back in Oculus Venues, one of the Oculus Venues events. And just in an exhibition match. And, you know, they showed great promise there, facing off against the Wireless Jacks at the time. And it really has just been an uphill climb since then, which is to say hasn't been all too long. But, I mean, you can see the 4-3 record, I mean, against some mighty talented teams. You know, taking victories there against a Redshift and Anomaly in their last 4. The lost game there to Synapse as well as Illuminati and Instinct. I mean, all tough matchups, but all matchups that they have competed in very closely is the thing. You know, taking these other Master Tier teams to 3 rounds, so win or lose, they've been very entertaining, super competitive, and that's why they are here in Master to close out the season. Now that said, yes, that is correct. This is Palidore here on the stream. Hello to Addison Mays and the Prime as well, and hello to the man, the myth, the meme himself, Punitive, on the stream. Whoa, a little bit too close for comfort there. Punitive. Punitive. Hello. Good to see Punitive here hopping in, as well as all you guys in Twitch chat. Oh, might be a little bit delayed. Don't worry, Punitive. I'm following you. Oh, yeah, thumbs up. I agree. It's going to be a good one. He's amped. I'm amped. And he's flying. Feeling good for Creamy Milk here. All right, so round 1 is ready to begin. So welcome one and all to the start of the finish of the night or something. And yes, I realize that animation looks a little bit different than usual. Don't mind that. I might have forgotten to do something. Anyways, nonetheless, we're starting off here and underway on this first joust, Project Mayhem. We're getting a little bit of a slide showiness there. Excuse me, not sure what's up with that, as that was not the case with the streams earlier. But oh my, we're turning into claymation here in VRML tonight. Let me try and figure that out real quick, so don't mind me stalling. I'm gonna find a solution, otherwise my name isn't Palidore, which sometimes it isn't. But trying to run the passing plays here, looking across, and couldn't make the goal. So that's gonna sail right on out. I'm going to try and figure this one out. Not sure why it's running so weirdly for me. My last couple streams tonight weren't like this. Well, hopefully it doesn't come across too iffy on the streams. I think it's maybe smoothing out a little bit more. Right now, though, just going in for a dive in the shot. It's Callan. Assisted by Punitive to open this one. All right, so oh, there we go. I was going to say, did anyone else see that? The goal overlay thing kind of froze for a moment. Anyway, over there, it's going to be The Law, passing it over to Huzzah. Now things are smoothing out. I can feel it in my bones. All right, over there, it's B-Love with that disc, sending it over to the cross corner. Going to bounce down, going to bounce up, and going to be stunned out. It's The Law, fed up with all of those brawls. Now through the midfield there, in the tunnel as well, the stacks, 2 of them, 3 of them in fact, everyone getting back on this end, all 8 players, but none of them converting, uncovering the goal, I should say. So Callan gets wide open for that 2-pointer. So I think the only fortunate thing for Mayhem there is that it wasn't a 3, because yeah, that goal was exposed despite everyone kind of being back, no one covering off on the defense. And nonetheless, it's 4 points for Creamy Milk, so not too bad of a start for them, and for Project Mayhem a little bit slow to the get-go, but that said, they got a lot of time to get something going here. Not too worried off of just a couple scores, 2-pointers at that, so no worries. Huzzah here, he's not worried, he's not hurried. Okay, maybe a little bit hurried because there's a defense. Pass there was precise, but just a little tough on the catch. The Law, though, trying to give it right back over to Huzzah, and Huzzah calmly going to back that one out. Might have been able to make a dive play on there, actually. But that said, already have the slower play in mind, and nothing wrong with that as they go for now a 3 that's just going to ding off that post. Now, goalie was bothered, but just not able to convert the shot, and no, now I'm getting some chug-a-lug again on the game. No idea. Anyway, Captain Will taking this disc away from up high at the trench, trying to dish it off towards Callan at the other end. Now Callan looking for that deep shot will just be taken out there by Huzzah, covering up the field this time, and definitely not wanting for Project Mayhem. They're not wanting to give up any more of those open shots this time. So trying to cut that off now was Vanzi. Pretty decent dive, just a little bit misread, but still getting there is B-Love, and they're going to get the disc back anyways. Sending it off to the midfield where Shepard will get it back for Creamy Milk. So Creamy Milk working it up the floor, looking for maybe 2 or 3 more. If they can score again here, that would be a really nice advantage to them. So let's see what happens. That said, that's going to bounce off that back panel. Now right back towards the midline. All right, so now Vanzi taking that disc. Sending it over to the Law. The Law working it up around the back and around into the goal. So there's the first couple points for Project Mayhem. Nicely played by the Law. Just putting in a few of those extra moves just to make it work, make the defenses hurt. So yeah, how's everyone been over the course of this week? I mean, how rare is it for me to say it's Thursday and these are my first streams for the whole week? Usually not the case. Definitely not been by choice, but I'm glad to be back on the cast and get the old streams going here again. Right now, getting the passes going, but look at that, the shot not going thanks to Shepard. The denial before supplying it to Captain Will, who then exports it right back out to the other side, and look at the shot as well from Callan. That was just a series of picture-perfect plays for Creamy Milk. Smooth as silk. Saved by Shepard. Nice clear by Will. Callan with a great shot from that corner. And punitive. Punitive. So Project Mayhem now on the rollout. They're down by 5 points. Vanzi rolling it out to the bow tie. Looking for that clear. That pass perhaps just going to take some awkward bounces, but maybe reach the hands eventually of one of these teammates here. The Law had a chance, but was stunned out by Punitive. Doling out the punches. And now looking for the short-range boost. There's Huzzah finding a clear. And that's going to go right back in towards a trench area where, well, deeply entrenched was Shepard and co. Throwing an intercept, I should say, now to the Law. So the Law getting the bounce and maybe finding themselves here with the opportunity. Project Mayhem to get back on the scoreboard again, bring it ever the more close with a close-range connection. The Law, 6 meters deep. And that's a 3-point match once again. Creamy Milk now back on the offense. Yeah, some interesting stuff going on this week, and today on the stream as well. Had some good games for sure. Had obviously some unprecedented stuff happening there with the Joker Spaghetti game. Now, I didn't get to watch it because I was casting a different match at the time, Gold Diggers vs. Galaxy, which was also quite entertaining in its own right. But yeah, seeing some streaks get broken a little bit today. You know, they have to happen eventually, and I guess tonight was a night, and right now, it's an exciting goal from Huzzah, right from the midfield, 43 meters out. It's a tied-up match, just like that. So, very nice hit from the deep end, and, well, there you go. Project Mayhem not trying to pretend. They're right back in it. 7 apiece. See the Prime in there saying, no lie, great game. Joker and Spaghetti or this one? Because I'd say yes to both. One of them I'll catch later. This one I'm catching now. B-Love trying to catch his teammates and catching him off guard at that. With those brawls, so the goalkeeper could do nothing and it enabled the Law to work it right in. Nicely played from Project Mayhem. B-Love assisting there. And yeah, exactly to Prime, the Prime. Right now, the Prime 3, well, there's 3 minutes left here in this round, a little bit under that. And it's right back and forth now at this point, so it was kind of an early lead being shown, Creamy Milk, some early control, but Project Mayhem, they came right back. You know, where there is control for one team, there's mayhem for the other. There's chaos for the other. But racing for this disc back and forth, side to side, just a lot of lateral movement right here. Will be taken by B-Love. B-Love looking for a deep one. That's going to just reach the sidewall where it's taken back by Vanzi. Vanzi now trying to maneuver around, and teammates there helping him out with the stuns. And interesting back pass there. Will it work out? No, it shall not. Looked like they had a 3-on-1, 3-on-2 situation at the goal, so kind of interesting decision on the back pass. It's kind of the second time we've seen Project Mayhem actually opt for the back out where it seemed like they didn't necessarily have to, where they might have had just a good walk into the goal and numbers and such. So now when they did it earlier, it still provided a score for them if I recall correctly. But in this case, it just ended up in a clear, so had to kind of take a deep reset. Now, you might have noticed, Creemie Milk, they're missing a player now. They did drop out Punitive, it looks like, so he is gone. Hopefully back soon. Right now, finding the room. It's Vanzi. Right through the hands of Callan. Almost getting the save, and I'm sure not happy about it. But nonetheless, Punitive is back, so a restart looking like it's not going to be needed, although definitely Punitive would have been much needed about 20 seconds ago before that goal had happened. Either way, though, it's a 4-point lead for Project Mayhem, so putting on some moves, putting on some points here. The later and later we went into this round. A deep heave, maybe a pass attempt going for that alley-oop. Trying to find the oop, but Callan not able to drop it. Up high, though, Punitive will find it. Looking for maybe a pass. Nope, just going to be stolen and slung back into the trap, into the tunnel. Shepard here does corral it and sends it over to Callan. Callan with a one-on-one play. Look at the nice backboard placement. It's a 1-point match, just like that. Less than a minute left, 45 seconds here, as this launch timer counts on down. So, Project Mayhem, they just need to prioritize control. They can't give up anything. Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. Anything will be devastating. That bounce shot attempt, will it be good? The rebound, no, not found there. Almost, though. B-Love coming on through. They have Huzzah. They have those corner passes to him. Now Huzzah trying to back it out again here for one more possession. Guaranteed scoring attempt, at the very least. So going over to B-Love. Can they get it? And they will. The lob makes it a guaranteed match. A nice control being shown from Project Mayhem. Almost had the ice earlier, but still very nice control at the very end there to close it out. I really like that from Project Mayhem. Like I said, it's the back and forth. Earlier on, they took a back pass or two where it's like, well, they could have taken the goal anyways. But I mean, either or, you can't deny the results. Especially on that play, needing to be patient because, again, they had to prioritize control. They could not turn it over. So I like the fact that they expended, a little bit of extra time, make sure they cannot come back. Don't have much time to get any other scores and things like that. That said, first round going the way of Mayhem, and full credit to them because they definitely, got in a little bit of a hole early, but they just got themselves right out in a hurry, it seemed like. So, yeah. Creemie Milk, not too dissimilar actually from what we just saw on the last stream there. So I'll make sure I got this correct for you. Yeah, it was 13-10. Okay, good. But anyways, not too different from what we saw earlier versus Schlart team versus Calculated, where in that match just an hour ago, it was the same kind of thing. In round one, it was a Schlart team getting ahead by a few goals to start off, looking pretty good, and then Calculated, they came back. Round two, it was the same exact case, where it was early lead for one team, and then, well, the other team just coming on back in the latter half. So, question, will it be the same case for this one? Who knows? But obviously, supreme talent on both these teams here. So, it's always in the books when you have when that's the case. Project Mayhem, they are a bit favored on the, oh boy, I do not know what's going on with my stuff. It's chugging. I'm apologizing. That's all I can do. But over here, the second round joust gonna go out. And excuse me while my computer plays catch up, apparently. I really have no idea because this was not happening an hour or two ago. But now I'm just in claymation mode again. Unfortunate. Regardless, though, I'll try. Hopefully the stream is keeping up at least audio-wise, and maybe it'll play catch up at some point. But over here, it's going to be taking off that boost and losing it off. It looks like the body, the head there, perhaps, of the teammate. taking it right back and trying to make a scoring opportunity happen, opening it up, but not able to hit the shot, unfortunately. So that's going to sail right back towards the tunnel area, the midfield, and just some passing plays here. Now, again, Creamy Milk, they're a team coming back from last season. You know, some roster changes here, of course, but nonetheless, the talent undeniable from these players. And they've been, whether known as Milk or Creamy Milk or whatever the case, Shepherd's Milk almost was named that for a time. But regardless, whatever the case is, no denying their talent levels. They are certainly capable of contesting any of these teams here in the upper levels in a Diamond or Master Division. That said, Shepherd gonna walk that in off the backboard. Interesting moves happening here. Just kind of floating every which way before that finally kind of sails over into the midfield. And while I try to still figure out why my game is looking the way it is, I do not know, Fontek. I almost feel like maybe I have 2 instances of Echo open and I don't know it because it is chugging. But it was not doing this a short time ago in the last 2 matches I streamed, so I don't know. All I do know is Callan got the goal. And Stuff is struggling. So don't mind me. This might be a slideshow game, but don't call me Slideshow Bob. I'm Pally here. We're gonna get through this together. I promise. I'm very confused at what's happened though. Nonetheless, huzzah with that disc. And that's going to be sailing into the blue zone, taken by Shepherd. And now to the midfield. Can't help if I wonder if it's some sort of API-related thing, just in the sense that obviously, like, the UI is lagging for me too, so I have no idea. Let me see. Well, right now going in for a shot attempt. It's the law. You might not have seen it, but you got to believe it. It was a shot attempt indeed. Not sure. Anyway, off to the mid lane. It's going to go to the hands here of Creamy Milk launching. Being stolen, however, and then right back through that tunnel. Maybe about to concede a goal. Let's see, though. It's open for the taking, and it's right for the making. It's a 3 from B-Love. No mistaking that one, even though I'm sure it looked weird on the stream. Sad days, sad days. What has happened here? My computer is ablaze. Gotta figure out these issues or it's gonna leave me in a craze. Oh, I'm already there. Rhyming too much. Seriously though, what is going on? I'm just gonna sideline this for a moment. Bear with me. I'm trying to resource manage the heck out of my PC right now and figure this one out. Maybe. Yep, I have no idea. All right, nonetheless, though, trying to look for their passes here is Project Mayhem. It's 5-2 on the score sheet. Sending it over now, it's taken by Vanzi. Vanzi through that tunnel, going to bounce right back out, actually, to the waiting hands of Creamy Milk. So slung off into the bubble, taken by Huzzah. Not really a lot of forward motion here. It's just really stuck on this end of the field for the last minute or so, it seems. Shepherd trying to corral that disc up high, though. It's going to be Project Mayhem again. Now right back, Creamy Milk over there on this save. Nice one there from Vanzi, I do believe. As it goes to the deep end. See, I really do wonder if this is API related, because it's, I'm not getting, see, the overlays are all messed up. Right now, B-Love messing me up and messing them up for a 2-point shot. But even, like, the disc indicators aren't popping up, and, like, the goal information is sticking on the screen too long. So I'm not sure what's going on, but, well, good a time as any, good of a game as any. To get the troubleshooting out the way. It is Mayhem, after all. So it's only appropriate as we get that deep heave into the other end. So green light maybe off that backboard shot for Callan. Hits it. So on a scale of 1 through 10 stream, how bad does it look on your end? Because it looks awful on mine. Nonetheless, crossing it over there. Only 3, really? Okay, maybe it's just the in-game thing. So it's not actually that bad. It looks awful on my end. It is so slideshowy. But all right, if it looks good for the stream, that's good enough for me. I'll try to keep casting then on that case. Nonetheless, Project Mayhem here with possession, maybe. It's going to be taken off that side wall by who knows. I'm not even sure. Vanzi looking for a goal, perhaps. That's just going to sling right out to the mid lane now, bouncing the way of Huzzah. Glad to hear it's not that bad then for your guys' end, because boy, is it weird looking on mine. Huzzah here with a pass and the shot, not getting past the goalie, just bouncing off the pole instead. So Shepard now trying to go for a boost with Punitive, but denied a little bit. That's going to sail into the orange zone. Why did I almost say purple? I do not know, but Callan, all he knows, it's an open goal. It's a tied-up match here, 7 apiece. Gotta love it. Really good game, and 3 minutes left, and we're finding ourselves right back to where we were in round 1, just about, where it was a very, very close game. Both teams just kind of neck and neck and trying to pull out every little stop and every little advantage that they can, if possible. Now, Vanzi gonna clear that out, just missing the hands initially of Huzzah, but Huzzah will grab that eventually, going for that bouncer. The Law will take it and send it over to B-Love. B-Love here, right back, and Law on the attack, and that was lawless, and that was wondrous on the passing plays. 14 seconds, really efficient score to put them up by 2 points with 2:32 left in round 2. All right, so on this very interesting rollout, which I must emphasize again, looks supremely interesting on my end. It's going to be taken back here in the midfield, sent out on a bounce now, and bouncing off that corner of Creamy Milk's side. Project Mayhem is going to get that disc. It's Vanzi here. Going to work it to the bow tie. You can see the positioning out here from these players, really trying to prioritize their angles. But maneuvering and tangling really well on the defense there. It's Punitive, so Punitive gets a partial clear. It's just going to bounce a few different ways. Eventually, B-Love takes that away. B-Love going to the trench, where once again it's cut off pretty nicely there by Punitive, so playing some good midfield defense and some good dive defense there. Captain Will this time. Creamy Milk doing a very nice job, but now they need to turn it into some points, especially with a minute 37 remaining. Every single shot is going to matter, so they need to make these defensive plays worth it if they want to take it to the next round. Right now, it's just an open goal, maybe dinging off, bouncing off. Vanzi couldn't find the home, just the pole instead, again on the ding. Creamy Milk taking it back over yet again in a deep clear. It's just going to bounce a few different ways, awaiting the eventual hands of, thought Captain Will, apparently not. Instead, it's Project Mayhem. Very unfortunate, it looks like Captain Will actually lost the hands, perhaps. They really needed that bucket, and now it's just going to bounce right back into a goal, maybe turn the Mayhem's away, and indeed, it's Huzzah finding the 3. And that is supremely damaging to the efforts here, Creamy Milk, because they played such fantastic defense, but just one missed grab, and, well, 3 points later. And it's Project Mayhem looking like they may indeed take this victory away. 5-point advantage, only 30 seconds left, so barring the unlikeliness of a couple Hail Mary shots, now this will be a sweep, it would seem, going Mayhem. So one more grab here for Callan. And he's going to just backboard it, not able to make the shot. And 15 seconds left, and game will be concluded at this point. Maybe one more shot attempt, and it will go in. I'm not even sure if it was off the backboard, quite frankly, because it looks so strange on my end. But whatever it is, it's a 12-10 win for Project Mayhem. And that is the game, the sweep at that. Now, chat, I gotta tell you something. I am extremely nervous of switching scenes at the moment. It just may crash everything. I wouldn't be surprised if I blue screened right now. Whatever the case is, that's the game. I kind of want to read the stats without going to the stats screen almost, if possible. They rematch here. Let me see if I can pull it from the other end. Now, let's see. Unless I am mistaken, which I don't think that I am, was that right? 20 points for Callan? My, oh my.
We doing handshakes?
So, oh, handshakes, good. Maybe I won't have to go to the other screen anyways. All right, well, let's see. Like I said, I'm so nervous of switching out to the other scene. I'm happy with staying here. For the post-game handshakes, why not? Maybe.
You're on the wrong side, B.
Maybe. All right, good enough. Milk has left the building.
Go!
But we did get a couple sort of handshakes, I think. Anyway.
Other side, man.
All right, we're trying again. Here we go.
Where's the other one?
Where's the rest of
Are
your
they gone?
team?
They left. They already left.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Again.
A little shaking, a little stunning. And all right, good enough for me. All right, but yes, so with that, and with great hesitation, I might go to the score screen in a minute. Just in case, I'm going to read my stats off from my lovely caster's desk, courtesy of Ignite there on the, have it on my end without having to switch scenes. But yeah, it was evidently 20 points for Callan. I'm a little bit hesitant because of all the weird stuff that went on my end, but let's see, 2 saves, 37 stuns, so big game, no doubt, for Callan there. Couple assists for Shepard, 3 assists for Captain Will, as well as 3 saves. Punitive in there did have some crashes part way, but had 15 stuns, a steal, and some really good midline defense. For Project Mayhem's side, it was the Law with 12 points, that is. 1 assist, 1 save, 22 stuns. He had Huzzah with 6 points, 1 save, 1 steal, 33 stuns. Vanzi had 1 assist, 2 saves, and 8 stuns, and B-Love had 5 points, 1 steal, and 21 stuns. Okay, so if I don't make it to the score screen, this has been a fun stream. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to attempt to go now. But if everything goes haywire, at least I gave you your stats first. Cross your fingers, chat. I'm going in. Let's see what happens here. All right, we made it, I think. Yeah, cool. All right. Wonderful. I wasn't sure. Now that I've exited the game and closed everything out, of course, things are a bit smoother. Well, I'll figure that out. But yes, there's your stats one more time for posterity. Already read it, but yeah, nonetheless, Project Mayhem here showing why they are in the Master Division as fast as they did get there, you know, with their roster here full of members, you know, already established in the league. So showing that they indeed, as a roster, have earned their spot. They're going to be 5-3 on the season. For Creamy Milk, going to 8-9. So still have some more time over this next week and a half to even up that record a bit more, but obviously super talented team. See Shepard in there with the GGs and GGs indeeds. But yeah, fun match, and that will do it for us tonight as far as matches and streams go here in Season 2 of Week 9. So thank you once more to our viewers, our Twitch chatters, and VOD watchers and whatnot. Thanks to our League mods and Wit, Nada, Gilligan, Princess Alacost, Sneaky Evil, Echo Zero, and Dano McFabulous, as well as our great sponsors in VR Cover, ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net. Punitive. GG. And Punitive. Good to see you. All right. So take care, be happy, be healthy, be safe, be good to each other, and I'll see you again. We all will very, very soon.